And welcome back to Sunday Square Off. Once again this week, we're giving a voice to congressional candidates seeking to replace disgraced Republican Trent Franks in the West Valley's 8th District. There are 12 Republicans running in the primary, but just 5 of them are getting the face time at candidate forums. Please welcome Republican candidates Mark Yates, to my left here. He's a software engineer and resident of Surprise, and Stephen Dolgos is a New River resident, a former naval officer, now a financial advisor. And you've run twice before for this seat, correct?
I have.
Okay. So as I started with the other candidates, give us, Mark, I'll start with you. Give us your 30-second speech why the folks in CD8 should vote for you.
Well, Bram, I love this country. I believe that this country and the Constitution were helped establish by the hand of God. And I think that it's our responsibility to take that and maintain it and uphold it. I think it's that as I've been out talking with voters and getting to know the community a little bit, I see a frustration by the leaders in Congress and the leaders of our country, and they're not upholding that Constitution, and they're not giving us the leadership we deserve. It took great men to found this country. They sacrificed their lives, they sacrificed their fortunes. We deserve the same level of leadership today in this country, and I don't see it. So I would like to bring back leadership. I want to help bring the House, the people's house, back to the people.
All right, Stephen.
So, Bram, the reason that I'm running is that I think that the citizens of the United States and the citizens of the district are really looking for a person who is in the libertarian model. And I mean that in libertarian small l, and what that would relate to is someone who is fiscally conservative, someone who's socially tolerant, someone who's reasonable and pragmatic. And I bring all of those things to the table, and putting those things together, I think that would be the best option for the district.
In that vein, you describe yourself on your website as economically conservative and socially tolerant. Have Republicans in Congress been both those things?
The reason that I had previously run with the Americans Elect Party was that was a platform for an independent to get on the ballot. And my reluctance to join the Republican Party was that they've always been great about saving money on taxes, but the spending never seems to reduce. The social issues have been much too conservative and I don't think in line with the typical citizen of the district or the country. So when President Trump was running, he inspired me to actually join the party because I saw in him someone who was going to focus on those fiscal issues and not concern themselves about the social issues as much.
All right. Mark, you had a Facebook video. You said the U.S. government created the biggest Ponzi scheme known to man, Social Security, the Social Security system. Most of the people who will cast ballots in this race are eligible for Social Security. So explain that to them. Why is it a Ponzi scheme, and how would you want to change it?
Well, first off, I'm impressed that you watched that. Thank you. But the Social Security, I think there's some misunderstandings quite a bit about how that works, and that the money that goes in today, coming from those who are working, are paying those who are in Social Security. So it was set up in such a fashion that those who first collected never paid in. But Social Security is a program that we've made a commitment as a country that we must support, and we will continue to support. But it's a perfect example of what I've been saying. I mean, for many years now, we've known that Social Security is in danger. And our Congress and our government will not act and get that fixed because they're not there working for the people. And we need to get leadership back in there that will work for the people.
All right, I'm going to end with a quick question for both of you. What is the most important issue to this district, your district, that you want to act on? Quick answer, please. Mark?
So again, as I mentioned, I've seen talking to candidates, they are looking for better representation. They're looking for people who are concerned with and will fight for the interests of our district. It was disappointing as I talked to some of these some of the residents there that they want information from all of us so that they can make the best decision.
I'm going to have to end that there. Go to Stephen. Stephen, number one issue for this district?
Number one issue for this district is to create a rational drug policy for the United States. Just this week, the Arizona State House and Senate had a special session due to the opioid crisis. One of the reasons that the governor called that was 800 citizens of the state had died in 2017. The state of Colorado, after legalizing marijuana, saw a 25% decrease in harm from opioids. If those 200 people that would equate to in the state of Arizona, if they were still here with us today, it would definitely make the state a greater place.
All right, Stephen Dolgos, Mark Yates, best of luck and thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brian.
A reminder, the special primary is February 27th, just 30 days away. The deadline to register to vote in the primary is tomorrow, Monday. Head to the Maricopa County Recorder's Office or the Secretary of State's office to register. And you can reach me anytime with your comments. Find me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter at Bram Resnick, or email me at bresnick@12news.com. You can also see all of our Sunday Square Off coverage on 12news.com or on our YouTube channel. Go to 12news.com/YouTube. That's our show for this week. Thanks very much to all of our guests, and thank you so much for joining us. A reminder, we'll have special State of the Union coverage on NBC and 12 News Tuesday evening. And we'll see you back here next weekend when we talk about it on another round of Sunday Square Off.